2 Undead Unluck videos in a row? I think yes. With all that being said, welcome back to Anime Outside the Box, everybody. Today I'll be giving y'all a video on every negator in Undead Unluck. Just a brief overview, negating is the power to negate the basic rules of the world. So if you were a scary pussy bitch, I could probably negate that. I think I'm only going to be talking about negators of the round table today though. If you don't know what those are, go watch my last video. Let's start out with the leader, Juiz. Her negator ability is Injustice. She can peer into people's hearts, find the thing that they find the most just, and negate it. A very terrifying ability if you ask me, because whatever you find righteous in the moment, she can make you do the exact opposite of that. Like if you find it just to protect your mama on her deathbed, she can make you kill your mama on her deathbed instead. Juiz does have to make clear and decisive eye contact with her target for this ability to be activated. Alright, so next up we got Sheen. Negator ability, Untruth. Sheen has to be fond of his target and make eye contact for his ability to be activated. It negates your conscious thoughts, which in turn makes you do the opposite of what you were thinking. Therefore, it's called Untruth. That's the same exact ability as Injustice. Yeah, I know. But we ain't gonna act like the Rasengan and the Chidori basically ain't the same shit. Or the Big Bang Attack and the Kamehameha. It's all just the same shit. This next one ain't the same though, I promise. Unavoidable. This negation ability can prevent targets from avoiding incoming attacks. I'm not gonna say the name of the guy who fucking uses it because 1, is too hard, and 2, Andy kills that bitch ass nigga anyways. Unavoidable only negates muscle movement. It doesn't negate other actions and abilities. When Unavoidable makes any type of attacking motion, it causes his opponent's muscles to freeze up, completely preventing them from dodging and evading. Alright, let's talk about another dead negator real quick. Damn it, Andy killed her too. Bro be catching negator bodies. Gina, negator ability, Unchained. Unchained primarily stops things from changing form. It can work on anything from water to air to a piece of metal, but it cannot work on living organisms. Gina also can't change anything about herself because she's an external targeting negator, which literally means she can use it on everything but herself, which kind of sucks because she would have some fat ass titties if she could do that. Gina uses Unchanged to manipulate air, form weapons, and even move telepathically. She could cause things to remain the same no matter what. So if she traps you in a ball of air, you're basically fucked. It's a super condensed ball of air that's inescapable. Untouchable is a very, very dangerous and rare ability held by Tatiana, a self-targeting compulsory activated negator. Her ability negates the touches of any and all things around her. It manifests as this fear around her that she refers to as her untouchable area. Her no sphere. The repulsory force is most potent when the barrier expands rapidly, causing damage upon impact rather than constant disintegration. If Nico and Billy didn't make that little suit for her, it honestly had the possibility to expand enough to destroy the entire world because she's untouchable, and boy, you better not touch little shorty. That's little shorty you go up in class and you tap her on the shoulder and she hit you with that, oh boy, you ugly as fuck, don't touch me. They'd be like, what's the worst thing she could say? All she could say is no. What if you tap her on the shoulder and she hit you with that untouchable? Blow your fucking organs out of your body. Food for thought. Okay, this is where you pause the video, go get you some warm milk and some cookies. Okay, back to it. Fuko, negator ability, Unluck. She can touch somebody and cause them to have a stroke of unluck, depending on how much she likes that person. If she likes that person a lot, then they'll get a really big stroke of unluck. If she doesn't like them that much, then it'll be something simple like a bird shitting on their head. And her lover boy, Andy, he's immortal. He has Deadpool levels of regeneration. That's all I'm gonna say about him. The nigga cannot die. Literally, he can't die. The world keeps getting destroyed and he can't die. That shit sucks. Billy is not only our traitorous antagonist, but he was once also part of the round table. His false ability is Unbelievable, which is ironic. It gives him the ability to control the ricochet of bullets, but his true ability, Unfair, negates the ability of the user having only one ability, and that shit is really not fair. It grants him the ability to copy other abilities as long as the target views him as an enemy. So if he boxing a bunch of his biggest haters, you know what that means. They finna get shrimp fried rice. Billy has the ability to turn the tables, baby. Give me head, top. Let's talk about Top. His negator ability, Unstoppable, grants him incredible speed once he reaches a certain velocity. If Top tries to decelerate, his speed doubles instead. So you could imagine him running into a bit of problems with his ability, quite literally. Top can only stop his movement when his body undergoes a dramatic change. What I mean by that is like a broken bone or a severe injury. The little nigga tough as nails. Ishin is a negator with the ability Unbreakable. Her family has a long history of blacksmithing and possessing the Unbreakable ability. Unbreakable allows Ishin to create completely unbreakable weapon. Her ability is tied directly to her willpower. The stronger her willpower, the more powerful an object she can create. Nico's negation ability is unforgettable, which prevents him from forgetting anything after its manifestation. Information, experiences, anything. This can go as far as recognizing another person's fighting style and using that fighting style against them. It's a self-targeting negation ability that cannot be turned off once it's activated. As soon as this ability manifested in Nico, he began to forget past memories of his life before he had the ability. Nico uses these like levitating spheres that he calls psychopods. He can use them for offense and defense. He can also use them to store memories inside of. Okay, so last but not least, we have Phil. Negator ability, Unfeel. A self-targeting negator ability that allows Phil to negate his own senses and emotions. This grants Phil a certain type of empathy immunity because, I mean, he just don't feel for niggas. He don't care. You can't manipulate him using empathy. If you try to use somebody as a hostage, Phil doesn't really care. He'll shoot right through you and the hostage. Using Unfeel, Phil can leverage the artifact known as Untruster. An artifact that replaces his real body and makes him kind of like a cyborg. You know, he gives him a body that can shoot lasers and pull out guns and weapons and all the cool shit. Although his ability can't really allow him to do anything else outside of using the strongest artifacts, I mean, that's an ability in itself. Okay, and there we have it. A quick little YouTube video on all the negators in Undead Unluck. Click on this right before you go watch the anime and maybe it'll give you some pretext to it. I don't know, whatever. This is Anime Outside the Box. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace out.